Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I am great, so I hope you are too. So today's video is going to be a versus video. Juvia's Place versus Fenty. So let's talk about it. So Fenty has Snap Shadows. They recently released 2 new Snap Shadows, which I will not be picking up. I'm going to tell you why. Because a lot of those Snap Shadows you can find in Juvia's Place. The payoff is better and the price is better. So in comparison today, I have Fenty Snap Shadow number 1, and this is the True Neutrals, right? Okay, bear with me as I pop these open. So we have the True Neutrals, and then we have Juvia's Place, the Nubian. Now you're probably like, Javay, wait a minute. Now that's a bigger palette than the actual True Neutrals. I'm aware. However, if you want a good dupe for a 6-pan for the True Neutrals, Juvia's Place sells this in a 6-pan. Now, let's just hold up the items here. So True Neutrals, Juvia's Place. You see how many shades I can dupe in this one pan? Okay, $20, $25. So what we're gonna do is, I'm going to pretty much play with the shadows on both eyes. I've already stared at this palette enough times last night to figure out that I can pretty much recreate a look and I wouldn't be able to tell which one is which, maybe. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I already laid down my primer, and this eye is going to be Juvia's Place. This eye is going to be Fenty. Let us both try to remember that, okay? So the first color I'm going to lay down, because I want to keep this like really simple because I kind of have things to do. It's kind of early in the morning and I ain't trying to be too heavy on the makeup. Plus it's going to be hot. So, anywho. The first color I'm going to lay down out of this Juvia's Place palette is this nice brown right here with my beautiful fingernail divot in it. And I'm just going to take a fluffy blending brush and just buff that in to my upper crease and buff it all the way up as high as I want it to go. Because we have to keep it simple because Fenty only has 6 pans. And sometimes creativity is lost upon us. So we're going to do this look, and I'm kind of going to tell you why I don't like Fenty shadows. Number 1, the formula isn't the greatest. Though the color stories are beautiful, when I first got these, I bought them actually on I got them on like a return, like I returned something and I picked these up. So it wasn't like I spent my money on them technically, but I didn't really like spend my money on it, if that makes any sense. And I picked up 4. So I'm only talking about 2 today, but I own 4, and I'll kind of discuss how those can be duped to at the end, but that's neither here nor there right now. And when I was playing with them, I did make a video. And I actually hate the video. I think I private the video. It might still be live. I don't know. But I actually was like, man, these are like really basic shadows. Like I really didn't need these. But it was Fenty, and I kind of just wanted to see what they were about since I like some of their products, right? Right. Okay, so and then on the Fenty side, I'm going to go into this brown right here. And this one is called Come and Get It. So on the Fenty Snap Shadows, they have the color names on the back. So I'm just going to blend in Come and Get It the same way I did on my Juvia's Place eye. And if I'm not entirely mistaken, Juvia's Place dropped their minis before Fenty dropped their Snap Shadows. I could be wrong, or they were very close in timing. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and buff this out. At the same time though, Rihanna isn't big. Like, she isn't known for wearing like bold eye makeup. So, you know, you got that to think about too. honestly and truthfully, I would have been good if she just dropped like a red lip, because that's what I truly know Rihanna for, is her red lips. But, you know, I'm here for it. Okay, so Juvia's Place, Fenty. And I'm just gonna have to build this Fenty color up just a little bit more. So that's what Fenty giving, that's what Juvia's Place is giving. For those of us who do like some rich color payoff, you're gonna see another reason why too. Like, just don't do it to yourself, okay? Just don't. Okay, so the next shade I'm instantly gonna go into the next deepest shade. And that is going to be, for Juvia's Place, is going to be this nice chocolate brown right here on the end. And I'm going to clean off the brush that I used prior to that and use the same brush. And I'm going to pat this all over my lid. And I'll tell you guys, I'm doing like the simplest of simplest eyes because it is so early in the day and I do have errands to run. That's what I'm doing. Okay, and I'm going to get a very similar brush to the brush I'm using in the Juvia's Place palette. And I'm going to go into, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but I'm going to go into the darkest brown in the Fenty shadows. And I'm going to do the same thing. I might not be able to wear these shadows out, y'all, because, you know, you can't compete where you don't compare. And I might have some issues on this Fenty side. We'll see. I'll see instantly how like it's already starting to get like patchy, and then like Juvia's Place, we didn't have that issue, so that's another reason why we're gonna be beefing with these Fenty shadows. I've actually been waiting to make this video, like it's been on my mind, and then when I found out she was releasing new shades, new color palettes, I was like, okay, we have to discuss. Like, no. So I'm going to try and build that color up as much as possible. Probably not going to get it. See that? Versus, see that? Okay, so see if I can build that center up a little bit more. I'm not going to buff it out. I'm just going to try to pack this shade on. Okay, are we seeing this? Are we seeing this? Okay. Now, if you're like me, I do like a good brow highlight. So in the Juvia's Place palettes, I have two options as far as brow highlights, and it's these two shades up here. But in the Fenty True Nude, I don't have that many options. I just have this one very nude shade. I could go in with this one if I wanted to, but I'm not. I'm going to take this caramel color shade right here, and then I'm going to take the True Nude out of the Fenty palette just to complete the look. I'm just really buffing it out. It's not really for a brow highlight. I just like to buff out the edges of my makeup. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm taking that really light color, which is called Nookie Rookie. Okay. I'm just going to blend these out. Another reason why too I'm making this video is because I kind of picked up these shadows after seeing one of my favorite YouTubers talk about it, and truly it was only one. And she said she liked them, you know, had good color payoff, blah, blah, blah. She lied, okay? Don't trust your favorite YouTuber, okay? Make your own judgment, okay? I did not need these, and I really wish I wouldn't have bought them, and it was too late for me to return them. So don't trust your favorite YouTuber is all I gotta say. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in with some glitter glue. I like doing this from time to time with my shimmer shadows. After I did it once with my Juvia's Place palette, now I can't get enough of it. So I'm just gonna get a flat brush here, and as usual, I'm just gonna squeeze some out onto the brush. I'm just gonna paint it over my lids. And for the shimmer shade that I'm gonna take out of the Juvia's Place palette, I'm gonna take this bronzy color right here, and I'm gonna apply that all over my lid. I know this eye looks crazy, but it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna pull it together. And I'm just gonna go back into that first brown that we used, and I'm just gonna buff that around. Because I do want the shimmer to be faint. Because, yeah. And then I'm gonna go back into that deeper brown and just buff that around. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did try to do like one of my like elaborate eye looks using the Fenty shadows, and it just didn't, it didn't go well. So I'm not gonna play myself. I'm just gonna keep it simple because that's the only choice I got. And I'm gonna take, I believe it's called Tequila Nights, and it's this, it's very similar to the Juvia's Place shimmer. And I'm gonna take the exact same brush, and I'm going to pat that onto my lid. Okay. I'm gonna repeat the same steps. Now I will give Fenty credit. The shimmer shadows in here are actually really nice, but it's just not worth it. All right, so I'm just gonna go and finish my eyes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I already put my foundation on just to save us some time. I'm gonna lay down my concealer. I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape in Deep Sand. You see what happens when I don't do like my full foundation routine. Like you can really see how deep set my under eyes are, but that's okay. Cause I'm gonna wear it out, I'm gonna sweat, and then I'm gonna wash it off. And then I'm just gonna go in with Tan Neutral as usual, just to really wake me up. It's only like 6 o'clock in the morning, so I know I'm gonna be out all day, so I don't want a lot of makeup on, but I also don't want to like switch up my beat. And then I'm gonna set my face using my Laura, let me close this. I'm gonna set my face using my Laura Mercier powder, and was this medium deep. I did this in my last video, and I actually really liked how my foundation turned out, so I'm just gonna do that again. Also too, when you don't do your full foundation routine, my foundation looks so different, but this is just like quick, everyday, don't go too crazy kind of makeup. So I didn't cream contour either, so I feel like it's really throwing me off. Whoa, just trying to run some errands, not trying to be too cute. I mean, I'm gonna bronze with my Fenty Mocha Mommy. Can you see the difference in the eyes? I can. From far away, you wouldn't be able to tell, but close up, I can definitely see the difference. And then for blush, I'm using MAC Raisin. I don't know why I'm putting this much effort in. Nobody's gonna see like all of this anyway with my mask on. It's cool. I should just did like up and just not even worry about the rest of my face, but it's cool. And then I'm just gonna take my MAC Glow With Me highlighter and highlight my face. I'm gonna set my face really quick and kind of knock some of this powder off. That's all I can do with those damn snap shadows. When I don't like my eye makeup, I really be like, throw the whole face away. Just throw the whole face away. We're done. All right, y'all, so makeup is done, eyes are done. I just got gloss on. I'm wearing Dose of Colors Almond Butter with a, I wanna say this is LA Girls lip liner. Anyway, can you tell which eye is which? Can you? These lashes are everything. These are some Beats by Deb lashes, and I'm here for them. I'm here for them. I am not here for this eye look though, or this, I'm not here for this makeup period. This is like I'm on the go and I gotta go type makeup. So anyway, We came here for the shadow comparison. Now, I am not going to swatch these. I'm just going to discuss. So, deal. Okay? Deal. I did an eye look, so I don't need to swatch. Anyway, so the palettes that I used today were the Fenty's True Neutrals. Is it True Neutrals? Yeah, True Neutrals. And then the Juvia's Place Nubia palette. And I believe this is like one of their first palettes. Let's discuss. Now, clearly we can pull the same eye look out of both palettes. But here is why. I mean, you kind of seen why, like, Juvia's Place kind of wins over these Fenty shadows. Like, y'all see me struggle trying to build up the deepest color on my Fenty lid. Like, it got real patchy in the center. I don't know what the hell that was about because I use the same products. But also, too, like, you can get this for 20 bucks. You can get this for 25 bucks. Like, I get like the cute compactness of it, but let's be real here, people. Like, if the shadows don't perform, it don't even matter. Like, at least you know you're going to get something from Juvia's Place. Now, if you are a Fenty stan, take a second, okay, and really think about it, okay? Like, these are not good shadows, okay? Like, don't come for me. Just take a second to think about it, okay? Okay, I'm not a Juvia's Place stan. Like, there's Juvia's Place palettes that I do not like and do not like me, but there are some that I totally like and they totally like me. It's just what it is, okay? Now, clearly I own these shadows. They're in my collection, my stash, whatever you want to call it. Like, I've used them before multiple times and they just do not perform well. And I have the True Neutrals and I also have the other neutral palette, and that just went straight muddy on me. Like, that just went terribly wrong in so many ways that I don't even like think about it anymore. And then I also have the peach palette. Now, if you want a comparison for the peach palette, like, there really isn't one in like the Juvia's Place collection unless you get like their their nudes palette. I can pull it out, but anyway, we're gonna discuss. So, Juvia's Place for the win, okay? 20 bucks. If you actually want that 6-pan feel, they have this in a mini version, and the shades in the mini version literally look just like the shades in this Fenty 6-pan, okay? This is $25, people. Like I said before, just like with the Pat McGrath palettes, like, I want stuff that I know I'm going to use and I feel like I'm getting my money's worth on. And just like I said, I can't return these because I've had them for so long, so I can't take them back. Now, if I would have returned them when I was playing with them, trying to give them a shot, I probably would have had something else and I wouldn't even be able to make this video. But I don't want to, I'm not buying it because it's Rihanna, because she got plenty of money. She don't need mine. I want it because I know it's going to work. And I thought these were going to work and they didn't. Trial and error, however, we not about to pick up those 2 new shades. You don't need them. Stop. Your favorite YouTuber is lying to you if they say these are good shadows. Stop, okay? Stop. She's done everything else pretty damn good. The mascara is great. Her foundation is good, okay? Setting spray, I don't like the mister. I don't like that pumping situation, but that's a whole nother thing. Her bronzers, I'm all about. I don't have her highlighters. I kind of want one, but I feel like I have enough highlighters, so I'm good. But these shadows, I'm just saying. Just saying, okay? The next comparison, or the next dupe, this could be a comparison or a dupe, is the Berries palette and what is this? The Rose palette. I personally prefer the Berries palette over the Rose palette just because I can't do nothing with that. The shimmers in here, and I said that, oops, let me turn it around. I said that prior to, like, the shimmers in here are actually really good. Like, they're actually really good. But if all I'm reaching for is the shimmers, I'm gonna forget about it. These were sitting in the back of my drawer. Literally, if I didn't see that they had 2 new shades, I would not have pulled these out. And even though the Berries only has like 2 shimmers in it and a few mattes, like, I can do more with this and I get more color payoff, people. Like, this ain't really showing up on me unless I cheat the system again and use a color base. And like, I don't always want to do that. This ain't showing up on me, okay? It's not, okay? So once again, the berries for 25 or Fenty, not for 25, the berries for 14 or Fenty for 25. And it's cute because, you can do this whole little mechanism dilly, snap them together. You got your favorite color combination on the go, yada, yada. That's not selling me, okay? I can't go nowhere anyway. So this ain't selling me. So all I'm saying is, y'all, just think about it. Just think about it. I got my shorty lock trying to say hello to everybody. Just think about it. There's also, and this is part of the original drop, there's like that purple one that looks very similar to Juvia's Place. The violets, like, you get where I'm going with this? Like, you can find a cheaper alternative to these Fenty Snap Shadows because they're not the greatest, okay? And it's unfortunate because I wanted to like them because I own them, but I don't like them. And if a friend or a family member came over and seen these and was like, ooh, I really want those Fenty Snap Shadows, I'd be like, here, girl, take them. Because I don't use them. I don't like them. The color doesn't show up on me, or it gets patchy, or it turns muddy. If you're using like the deep neutrals palette, it turns muddy. It's just not a good look. Like the peach palette is really cute, but obviously it's too light for my skin tone and it's very soft. But like I said in the beginning, Rihanna is not known for her eye looks. Like I said, I know Ree for her red lip. Remember when she did her collab with MAC and that red lipstick, was it Riri Woo, like sold out and you couldn't get it anywhere? Like it sold out and within an instant, because Rihanna for her red lip. Like that's what we know Rihanna for. She got good skin too, so hopefully her skincare is bomb, because I'm not buying that. But she's came out with good products. These Snap Shadows are just not one of them, and I don't think they need to extend the line any further. Okay? And there's still going to be people that still like them. We all have our opinions. This is my opinion. So if you like the Fenty Snap Shadows, by all means, pick up those 2 new ones so you can complete your collection. Because some people are completionists and they just need to complete the collection. But if you understand where I'm coming from, then you're going to like this video. But you're also going to be like, yeah, you're kind of right. Like I can get other palettes for a better bang for my buck. Juvia's Place being one of those, considering there's at least 3 of them that you can dupe. Like I said, if I could return these, I would. Or if I could exchange these for something else, I would. But I've had them for too long. The receipts expired. We're not going to discuss. But I reach for my Juvia's palettes far more than I reach for these Fenty Snap Shadows. And like I said, I really did like kind of only buy these because I seen just one of my favorite YouTubers talking about it. I have not seen any others. If you understand where I'm coming from, you understand. If you don't, you don't. Don't get mad at me. It's just my opinion. But I just want you to think about it before you purchase these Snap Shadows. And I just want you to sit and look at them. Because at least 3 out of the 10, maybe more, because I haven't looked at all of them, can be duped in other brands that have better shadow payoff. You get a better bang for your buck. And you're actually going to use it and not have to put a lot of work into it. Okay, well, anyway, I'm done ranting. Thank you guys for watching as usual. Yes, I know my eye makeup, my face makeup, I'm not happy with this. I don't know if you guys are happy with it. I ain't happy with it, but I'm going to come back to y'all with another beat, another slay, and another video. So just keep watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.